Good morning. I think you've noticed we're back in mask. One of our attendees has tested positive with a home test, so we're going to err on the side of caution. And we appreciate if you would be kind enough to mask up while you're here.
And here are masks if anybody needs them.
Oh, thanks, Mark. So, first of all, hope you had a wonderful evening last night. I know we did, and once again, I thank the staff for all their organizational support. We've got another jam-packed day, and we're going to try and do a little better job of staying on schedule because I know many of you either have flights that are departing midday, mid-afternoon, and we want to try and make sure that we get through the morning session, get some lunch before our panel, and certainly if you need to leave, we understand, but a special thank you for those of you who have a long distance. So without further ado, let me introduce this morning's session chair. Professor Gang Chen is Associate Professor at Ohio University, and he will coordinate this morning's session. Gang?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. So I would like to introduce the first speaker of this morning, Dr. John Mauro. Dr. Mauro is professor and associate head for graduate education in the Department of Material Science and Engineering at Penn State University. Dr. John Mauro received a BS in glass engineering and the BA in computer science in 2001 and PhD in glass science in 2006, all from Alfred University. He joined Corning Incorporated in 1999. And he is a inventor of or co-inventor of several new glass compositions for Corning, including Corning Gorilla Glass products. He joined the faculty of Penn State in 2017. He is the author of over 300 peer-reviewed publications and is editor of the Journal of the American Ceramic Society. He is a fellow of the National Academy of Inventors, a fellow of the American Ceramic Society, and the UK Society of Glass Technology, and most recently, a newly elected member of the National Academy of Engineering. So the title of his talk is Research for the Glass Age. So this will be a recorded talk.
Hello, my name is John Mauro, and I'm Professor of Materials Science and Engineering at Penn State University. It is my pleasure to be here, at least virtually, to give this presentation on a future of glass at our National Day of Glass. First of all, thank you to all of the organizers and all of the participants for all your hard work in putting together this event and coming to share our love of glass with each other. So before getting into the future, I think it's helpful to look at the past. The human civilization has been defined largely based on the materials that have been of greatest importance to it, whether it's the Stone Age or the Bronze Age or the Iron Age. And I think there's a pretty strong case to be made that we are now living in the Glass Age. In fact, this was highlighted in a recent article from The Atlantic, where glass was declared as humankind's most important material. Glass has changed the world like no other substance, but people usually overlook it. In fact, I would argue that people usually look through the glass rather than looking at the glass itself. But let's consider all the different ways that glass has helped to enable modern civilization, including modern science. And there are so many ways, and we can be very proud of this as glass scientists. First, and perhaps most obviously, is architectural glass. The fact that we have glass windows and these large, beautiful glass windows, thanks to Alistair Pilkington and the float process. Now that is a testament to just outstanding glass science and engineering. And this is something that we take for granted, and being able to let in the natural light from the outside while keeping out the harsh cold and rain and snow and sleet, depending upon where you live. There's also, of course, ophthalmic glasses, so glass lenses. Personally, I couldn't even imagine what life would be like if we lost our eyesight and had to spend the rest of our lives living out of focus. Next, of course, is glass lenses for telescopes. And this was so important because it helped enable the entire field of modern astronomy, which would simply not be possible without these glass lenses. Likewise, there's optical lenses for microscopes, and microscopes were absolutely essential for enabling the entire field of microbiology. So this is another example where an invention from glass helped to create an entire field of scientific discovery. Of course, we also have glass containers, including pharmaceutical glasses, which of course we're all familiar with, having lived through this pandemic over the past couple of years. There's also the very thin, absolutely high purity strands of glass that are used as optical fiber. And this is what made the internet possible, the ability to transmit large amounts of information at the speed of light through these strands of glass. And of course, we need to display that information as well. And glasses, first with cathode ray tubes and now with modern flat panel displays, have been the material of choice for displaying information. And now we have these big, beautiful displays that we use. And of course, there are the displays and the small computers that we carry around in our pockets. And these would not be possible without the several layers of glass that are used in both the display as well as the cover glass. And finally, of course, glasses for transportation, including planes and trains and automobiles. Again, this is necessary to be able to see through into the outside world while keeping the passengers safe. And so glass has been key in revolutionizing architecture and transportation and communication and information display and microbiology and astronomy and healthcare. And it has just touched our lives in a way that I would argue no other material has. So we have a lot to be thankful for, and fortunately, everyone in the international community seems to agree. And of course, many of us were part of this international effort to help petition the United Nations to declare this year, 2022, as the International Year of Glass. And I'm so happy that this has been successful and that we can all celebrate our favorite material together. Now, as scientists and engineers, usually we think about materials in terms of the ways that they can help to advance science or advanced engineering. But I think it's also important to take a step back and consider how glasses have helped have this huge cultural impact on us as well. Glass has been a medium for countless pieces of beautiful artwork, thanks to all the different colors that it can take on, all the different shapes, and thanks to its ability to survive for hundreds or even thousands of years. This, of course, is a beautiful example of the famous stained glass windows from Sainte-Chapelle in Paris, which are about 900 years old now. And when you walk inside Sainte-Chapelle, it's like being inside this beautiful work of art surrounded by these stained glass windows. So it's not just about the science and the engineering, but also about sort of at a deeper level what it means to be human. And that also includes these cultural and artistic aspects. And glass has played such a key role in all of them. So a couple years ago, when my advisor, Dr. Varshnaya, and I were writing the latest version of Fundamentals of Inorganic Glasses, we sent out a survey to close to 100 different glass scientists and engineers in the field to ask them to rank what were their top 10 glass products or processes that have had the greatest impact on humankind. And you will find the complete figure and description in chapter 23 of the new book. What I'm showing here is a summary of those results, where you can see that glass lenses have been ranked as #1, followed by optical fiber, followed by glass windows, Pilkington float process, glass light bulb envelopes, and so on. Glass products here are colored in blue, and glass processes are colored in red. And of course, both of these have been absolutely critical in enabling the life-changing applications of glass that we see today. A few common themes emerge when we consider the top ranked items here. One is the importance of optical transparency. If we consider just about every life-changing application of glass has relied in some part at least
on its optical transparency in the visible. Of course, many glasses are optically opaque, but the ones that have had the greatest impact on society so far have had at least some degree of visibility in the visible spectrum. Of course, next is the mechanical strength. Of course, we're working hard to try to improve the strength of glass, but the high strength of glass has been important for many of these applications to ensure the mechanical reliability of our glass products. Chemical durability, corrosion resistance has been critically important for many of these applications. And another theme is that, at least historically, silicates have been the most dominant compositions in terms of their impact. And you can see why. It's because of their combination of high optical transparency, high mechanical strength, and high chemical durability, as well as low cost and the relative abundance of the raw materials. That's not to discount other glass families. There's a lot of really exciting research that's taking place in non-silicate glasses as well, and a bright future for them as well. Now, looking forward, glass has already played a big role in bringing us into the information age, and I think that is only going to continue going forward. There are many ways that glasses are going to help bring us the next generation of information technologies, including next generation displays, which may be flexible and foldable displays. We are already starting to see this with ultra-thin strengthened glasses. High refractive index glasses used for augmented reality displays will also be becoming more prevalent in the future. Ultra high purity glasses for quantum communication to enable ultra secure communication, and also memory storage. So glasses offer the ability to have much greater information storage density and lifetime of storage compared to, say, traditional magnetic storage media. Glasses have already revolutionized architecture and transportation, and I think that those trends will continue. One of the big trends in automobiles is going to be autonomous vehicles, and I believe that means that there will be more in-car displays to interact with, because if the drivers are not actively driving the vehicle, they will be wanting to do other things, and that will be made possible through additional touchscreen displays within the interior of cars. Of course, advanced glass technologies will also be important for improving the fuel economy of vehicles, including reducing the thickness and reducing the weight of windshields and other aspects of automotive glazing. Energy efficient glazing is going to be hugely important to help build the cities of the future. Of course, glasses are already used because of their beauty in terms of their modern design and functionality, as you can see here with the Shard in London and this platform that's sticking out over the Grand Canyon. And glasses to help improve energy efficiency and enable additional functionality, including the Internet of Things, will be increasingly important going forward, as well as acoustic damping glasses to keep out noise pollution, especially in urban environments. Glasses have a really important role to play for next generation energy generation, as well as storage. So for renewable energies, optical, or not optical fibers, but fiberglass, high stiffness fiberglass is an important constituent to the composites that are used for making windmill turbines. And of course, the energy efficiency can be improved if we have higher stiffness fiberglass compositions to enable larger turbines. The glasses are also very important for solar power generation, including photobioreactors, substrates for photovoltaics, as well as solar thermal energy generation. And glasses are also being explored as a medium for next generation batteries that can hopefully offer improved energy storage density, as well as improved sort of cyclability and improved safety. Finally, here in healthcare, glasses are already being used for pharmaceutical packaging, and that is only becoming more important in this age of the COVID-19 pandemic. Glasses such as antimicrobial glasses can be used to help prevent the spread of secondary infections for any type of touchscreen that is shared by multiple people. And this is especially important, say, in hospitals where we want to make sure that, that infections are not spread to other patients. And there's a ton of exciting work going on with bioactive glasses. This includes bioactive glasses for hard tissue repair, as well as some new glasses for soft tissue repair, such as developed by Delbert Day and Steve Young. These are very exciting because they are addressing problems that are, they're affecting millions of people, and there have not been good solutions proposed before. And glasses are making it possible to help address these problems so people can live a healthy life again. And with that, I would like to thank you so much and hope that you enjoy the rest of this National Day of Glass. If you'd like to learn more, of course, we have the latest edition of Fundamentals of Inorganic Glasses, co-authored with my advisor here, Dr. Arun Varshnea, and myself.
So thank you very much, and hope you have a great day.